I'm just getting my flies all ready. You know, we're back up here in Golden with Dave Burns of the Golden Gillie. We've got a different time of year this year. It's the end of September. We wanted to hit more lakes, but of course, the appeal of the big bull trout, you know, me and the bulldog said, well, we got to try at least a day. So we're going to try the river today. It's a little high, a little dirty. Had some big rain here in the past few days, but you know, I've got my jigs. I'm trying something new. I got to test them out and see if they work here as good as they do in the Ceilidh. So it's here in Golden as we take you sport fishing on the fly. Sport Fishing on the Fly is brought to you by Togan's Fly Shop, Maui Jim Sunglasses, and Hardy Rods and Reels. Working the jig, I've had a few hits, but it's funny, this one, I was letting the jig kind of swing through and jigged it a bit and then it just stopped and I'm pulling it, and I'm trying to pull it out of the wood and it's a fish.
I watched it try to get it unhooked.
I know, it's like, this is a pretty good sized fish because I tried to unhook it, I thought, oh, I'm snagged, and then it kept going out.
You made a little progress on it. It started to come to shore a bit. I was thinking it was some wood, but
yeah.
Then it started going the other way.
We're gonna have to move down. Like this guy's pulling hard. Oh man! Holy cow! Shoot, he's fighting good. Oh. Oh. Well, it's totally a new technique today. You know, I told Dave when I was coming over, especially the bulldog, I used this technique up on the Ceilidh for the coho and it was killer.
Crazy.
And I loved it, so I thought, you know what, it's probably gonna work for the bullies.
Oh yeah.
All right, because bull trout are pretty aggressive, they eat everything, and it's good. Gee, can't make any progress on this.
He's not very happy.
No, he's not. Look at him out there. Oh no.
Oh no.
Too much heat on him.
That was a good fish.
That was a real good fish. Ah, too much heat. I hope I didn't bust him. Nope. No, it's there. Ah, too much heat. I was trying to muscle him a bit. I'm used to muscling him, but with this big stick, you can't muscle him too much. So here's what we're using.
Crazy.
Show everybody, but I mean, that's the guy. You know, just different colors. Cochineal are bright. This jig, well, again, with these type, were just killer for the coho on Ceilidh. They loved it. And that jigging through, like I said, it just stopped. I jigged it, stopped. I thought, I got a rocker wood. Starts moving upstream. And that was a big fish, too.
Oh, yeah. That's a heck of a bend in that rod.
No, that was a big bend. Too much heat on him. Oh, well, hey, we know the jig works.
Clearly.
Yeah. Okay, let's get another. Darn. Let's see that guy. Can't see him yet. Water's a little murky. Oh, there he is. Nice fish.
That's not too bad at all.
Good starter.
There's been a few nice ones lost, though.
Oh, you lost a real nice one down below by the logs.
Yeah, that was a heavy fish for sure.
Yeah, Dale lost one. I lost that big guy to start. I hate losing them. All right.
He ate the new one.
Oh yeah, you got a new fly, don't you? Nice fish to start. Beauty. Oh yeah, look at that. Gorgeous colors. Oh, they're pretty fish, aren't they?
Sure
Beautiful. So what'd you get that guy on, Dave?
Big new streamer for you today.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. And what's it called?
Well, this is Kaylee's Comet.
Kaylee's Comet. You named it after your daughter?
Yeah.
Kaylee, nice.
Yeah, she
Oh.
said it looked like this.
Wow, you can show everybody after you release it, but that is a beast. Go big or go home with bullies, right?
Sometimes they like the big meals.
Yeah.
This one casts nice and light though too.
You know, these fish have such beautiful colors to them. Oh yeah, look at that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous fish. Oh, pretty colors, yeah. Yeah, let her go, yeah. Nice.
Fall back.
Oh, gone. Well, let's see that fly, Dave. Let's see Haley's Comet.
Kaylee's Comet.
Kaylee's Comet, not Haley's, Kaylee's.
This one's done in red, but she likes it with the blue hot spot at the head.
Wow. That is a beast. I don't even have to zoom to see that one. Oh yeah, look at it in the water. Just swims, eh? Just dances. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Well, I tried to go with the butt monkey. That's what they call it, the butt monkey. These are patterns Dale and I used on the Bull River, and it's a version of it, and that's the name of it. It's called the butt monkey. But you know, it's got the classic colors for bullies. Right? It's got the green and the red.
Oh yeah.
They loved it, and you had a good idea. You know, it was really heavy on the rabbit strip. So you said, you know, if I were you, I'd cut that back, and I did. I took the rabbit strip off.
Nice
And
fish.
it's a nice fish, yeah. It looks to be in that 9-10 range,
I'd
eh?
say, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I got to do the classic.
No,
See,
I
that's
don't think so.
That's the beauty of the
The
big
bigger rod.
stick. You know, I got the big stick here, the
Yeah,
12-footer, which I love. You get a real nice cast. You can single-hand cast it. It's just so nice because you can pop it way out. And I think this guy could be ready, Dave.
Oh, not yet.
Pretty good size, eh?
He's a nice fish.
Nice fish. Oh, yeah, at least I let this guy go a bit. You know, the first one, when I was playing around with the jigs this morning, put too much heat on him. He was a lot bigger, but I put way too much heat on him.
Yep.
There he is. Sweet. That's a
Nicely
nice
caught,
fish.
sir.
Oh, beautiful. So you guys are running what fly?
Kaylee's Comet.
Kaylee's Comet. Now, that's a pretty special fly. So you know what I think we're going to do? Let's go to the bench, like we always do, and I'm going to get you to tie Kaylee's Comet.
Alrighty.
Sound good?
Sounds good to me. All right, everybody. Welcome to the bench. Today I'm going to tie you up Kaylee's Comet, named after my daughter Kaylee, and she likes to choose the colors for a lot of our flies that we tie, and this one's for her. Make sure you have these materials ready before you tie. So we use 6/0 red thread, 35 mil Waddington shank, 7/32 dumbbell eyes, some Semperfli extreme string in silver, Semperfli plush chenille, some 50-pound braided suffix for the trailing wire, some Semperfli predator fiber in white, baitfish emulator flash, and just a little bit of polar chenille for the hot spot, and a nice big barbless hook. So once you got your shank fully secured into the vise, just build up a nice big thread base. Then I take a little bit of, I like to use some suffix braided fishing line. Take about 6 inches off the spool. So then we just bring the thread forward and get ready for the eyes. And just figure eight the barbell eyes in. Your dubbing loop spinner, and you put it through the center core of the fiber. And for this, we're only going to need to fill in this little 1.5 inch gap. So you take about double that length and just spin it. Spin it a couple times. And then once you put your finger in the middle, double it back, take your dubbing loop spinner out, twists against like a little piece of rope. And it forms a nice little wiggly body. So we're just going to put this to cover in that dead space in between the main body of the fly and the trailing hook. Then we just take a little bit of plush chenille in white, and it's got a little bit of UV color to it, and just build a really small body, but mostly it's kind of like of an intruder post to keep everything from collapsing on itself once we start building the main strands of the body. So we just cinch a little bit of this stuff in, go behind it twice, and bring it forward only 1/4 inch. Just to add a little bit of extra glitter and flash to this thing, a little tiny bit of baitfish emulator flash goes a long way. And just try to keep the fibers pointed to the rear and just spin it 3 times. Now we use a little bit of the polar chenille just for a little bit of a hot spot. Just a handful of wraps of this makes a nice little hot spot. Now predator fiber is a really nice hydrophobic material that builds a lot of bulk really quickly, so you don't need to use a lot. So once I've cut it, I build everything a little bit backwards first. So I just put a little tuft, only about the same amount as that polar chenille, only about 1 inch long, and just cinch that in. And try to be really careful to keep everything on the top half of the fly above those eyes. So once we got that first little loop, we're going to do the same on the bottom side as well. And I'll use this extra fiber just to build a little bigger head profile at the front. So that's the main body of the fly. Grab a nice sharp barbless hook. So I'll build up a nice little bit of thread on this. We've grabbed the dubbing glue spinner again and some extreme string. Grab 10 or 12 inches and spin it a lot. And like we said, we wanted to keep it about 3 inches back from the hook to make sure it's nice and centered, and just cinch that in. Triple whip finish, and it's all done except for putting the 2 pieces together. This guy's going to swim nice and fishy. It looks a little bit rowdy right now, but when you see this thing in the water, if you're a bull trout, it's going in the hole.
Sport Fishing on the Fly is brought to you by Togen's Fly Shop, Maui Jim Sunglasses, and Hardy Rods and Reels. All right, Dave, I'm gonna flip that rod over to you.
Sure thing.
Just gonna unbutton this guy. Oh, look at that! Right on the very. Look at that! Right on the very top.
Nice.
Look at that. That's a nasty butt monkey, that one right there. But look at it. I mean, it's got your classic colors. It's got the greens, the reds. You know, everything you need to get a big bully like this. Oh, and this guy. Wow. Just gonna hold him up briefly, but that's a hefty fish.
Oh, beautiful shape.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
Another gorgeous fish. Wow. Oh, stop it. Came in a little hot. Trying to get him out of the net. Show everybody. There he is there. Look at that, eh? Isn't that gorgeous? Wow. Tank too. Look at how fat he is across the back. What do you think that guy weighs?
That's a load of bull.
That's a load of bull. All right, Dave. Well, what do you think?
That's a beautiful fish.
That is. I'm just going to let her go here, or him. How do you tell?
Oh, you can see the little bit of old kype on his
so it's a male.
It's a male.
Look at that. And he's ready. Like he doesn't want to take any time. There he goes.
Nicely done.
Oh yeah. How's about that?
Nice fish.
You know what? And we just got back to the spot. We've hit a couple different spots today.
Yeah.
Took the major hike. Yeah. That was a hike, man.
That was a good hike.
That was a good hike.
It paid off, though.
Dale figured it out. It was about a mile in and a mile out.
Yeah, about that.
That's a pretty good hike.
Oh, yeah. Gotta stay in shape, right?
Gotta stay in shape. But you know what? It's getting later in the day, and this is when it always seems to crank up.
Yeah.
You know, we always hit these spots early. We get a few, then it goes still for a while, calm, hit some other spots, get a few more, go back to this spot, and we always seem to get a few.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard that, but as soon as this thing was in the net, there was a kokanee splashing for its life back there.
Oh, you're kidding.
There's another one a little lower.
Nice. I love it. Okay, well, let's get another one. Beautiful.
Oh, that's a nice fish.
Oh, it's a nice fish. Yeah, I saw him boil right in front. So I went through there. I had the lunch money on. And you said you've got an enhanced fly now.
Yeah, this one's been really turning heads lately.
Oh, you said it's much better, easier to cast.
It's really nice to cast.
And I was right through there. I had a couple of pulls, but you went right behind me with this and he ate it. So I think that's a good testament to maybe I should try it.
Anything that outfishes lunch money is worthwhile to have in your box.
I'll say. Look.
Maybe he is in the double digits.
He is. Yeah, he is. That's a nice fish.
Yeah, we'll just keep him down nice and low there.
That's a double digiter, I think,
Yeah.
Dave. Look at the belly on him.
Let me see what we got here.
For sure.
Oh yeah, that's a nice fish
Yeah,
after all.
beautiful fish.
Wow.
Look at how deep it is. Didn't realize until he was holding there how. Oh, yeah.
All right, flies
Yeah,
out here.
That's a big fly. He gobbled her. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh. It's wanting to
send
go
him?
already. Yeah.
He's nice and clean, actually.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
beautiful fish.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the sun coming up there.
One more show for you.
Yeah. He's reviving.
Yeah, he's looking pretty healthy now. Give me a good kick here soon.
Water still is cold. Yeah, geez, once you get him in, they're a lot bigger than you think looking out there, right? He was holding out there, and there he goes. Look at that big boy. Big tank, and then he just bevel. See, he used that big broad head too. He just kind of, because he was hardly moving his tail at all,
I
holding
know,
there.
yeah,
He
I was
just-
working harder than he was.
I know, he was just used his whole body. I didn't think they used their head like that. Big head like mine. You can use it to hold in the current. All right, good job, Dave.
Sport Fishing on the Fly is brought to you by Togan's Fly Shop, Maui Jim Sunglasses, and Hardy Rods and Reels.
Oh, he's a good fish. Won't make the mistake. I already had that other one. I put too much heat. Well, we saw after that one you landed, Dave, that I was saying they're big heads. They just dig down and
Oh yeah.
you can't move them. You just put too much heat on them and then they're,
Yeah, lots of times the big guys will just drop anchor for a few minutes, and then when they decide to move, they'll show you who's really boss.
yeah, I saw him when he hit it. It was there was a big side to him. Well, that's why you come over, to the Columbia. We had some dirty water conditions. It's definitely had rain, and it
Yeah.
muddied it up, but so we were just about to bail, go fish some lakes, which we'll do, but it's nice to get a few of these anyway, especially with how many we've lost. Look
Yeah, I
at them
know,
go.
right? Yeah, there's fish are still here. You just got to work a little harder for
I'm
them.
surprised at the strength, you know? The ones that, when you were landing yours, when I saw when he just didn't even have to flip his tail. He dug his big head down in the current, and it was, because in here I've got, it's like a lake here where I've pulled him over. He's not really in any current here, but.
Yeah.
we
Not
might-
yet, anyway. Until he decides to go that way. Oh, I don't like those shakes.
I don't either. Oh, he's
Nice
a
fish.
beauty. Oh,
That's a big fish, Dale.
he's big, eh? Oh, and big. There he comes, Dave. I don't know, he's gonna go on that side. He's beaching over there, Dave. Oh.
Oh, Dale.
Oh! That's a tank.
That is a large bull trout.
That's a big one. I figured with him trying, I saw him eat it, and it was really, well, how deep is it in there, Dave?
That's okay.
It'll be good for,
We're waist deep.
let him loose, but wait, Steve? Okay, then I can come in. Oh, okay, solid in here.
Now this has got some
Oh.
shoulders, Dale.
Oh,
Holy smokes. Here, I'll just hand this to you so we'll get a
Okay.
look at this fella.
oh, look at the colors. He's just in perfect condition. Perfect condition.
Still a lot of power.
Oh, I know, because he's not even, he's just a prime specimen, hey? Look at the beautiful colors.
That is a beautiful fish.
That is just, and not a nick on him. Like he's a feeder.
Just spin him around here, have a look and see where that hook placement is.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, gobbled it right
Right in the side of the mouth. Beautiful lower
Yeah.
jaw.
Lower jaw,
That guy is 30 inch,
30 inch.
but a
Okay.
very well fed 30.
Okay, let's let him revive here for a second. Got the hook out.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
well right.
we'll, let him revive and then we'll put him back. Well, that's a beauty, eh, Dave?
That is a prime specimen there.
Oh, he's just, oh, the weight is just,
The width across his shoulders
oh,
is
and
just
he's just
incredible.
in prime. The shoulders on him. I knew when he took it, he's already kicking.
Oh,
All right, man.
yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
One
you.
up above.
That is a beautiful fish.
God ever. Oh, yeah, and look at the watercolor, right? You got tough conditions. We went in, we were just about to say, let's go to the lakes now. We had already hooked a couple fish, right? Lost some, landed a couple.
Maybe just another couple casts.
Maybe. I think we should stay here for a little bit. Okay. Good show. Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, well, that was a great day, Dave. We went out in the Columbia. It was a little dirty, but
Yeah.
we went to the creek mouth. You got us into some fish, and
Yeah, I wish we had been able to see all of them back to shore, but we had some beauties on the line that slipped away.
yeah, we did land some beautiful fish
Oh,
too. You'll
absolutely.
see. I mean, we got some great fish. Then we stopped this little tributary on the way back to the cabin, and we tagged a couple in there. We both lost, and they were like 4-pound fish in
Yeah.
this little stream, but didn't get those either. Pulled
I know,
off.
it's been so close, so many of those
Yeah,
guys, but
it's
we
been
landed
close.
the ones that counted early today.
Exactly, it was nice, and we've had a great trip out here again. You know, we're going to do some lakes as well, so we want to thank yourself, the Golden Gillie, Dave Burns, Lush Mountain Accommodations, put us up again at the Blayberry Ranch,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
also Tourism Golden. Andy Brown has been great. He's always put out to have us come back and promote this area with you here. So
Yeah, for sure, absolutely. No, we've been working with you guys for a long time, and we got a lot of folks to thank like that, and it's always a pleasure to cast the loop tackle as well. And,
Yeah.
yeah, it's always a pleasure to host you fellas and enjoy hooking you into some of our local bulls, and we'll find a couple more that just slipped away.
it's always fun coming. Now we're going to do some lakes.
I can't
So
wait.
go see, because you got great lakes around here too. It's not just rivers in this area; they got fantastic lakes as well. So
Yeah, the
I
cold
don't-
temps have them pushed up in nice and shallow too, so we should be able to have a lot of fun in the next couple days there.
exactly. Okay, well, take care, preserve our waters. This is fabulous fishery around here in Golden, and we'll see you next time when we take you sport fishing on the fly. Thanks, Dave.
Thank you.